Hi everyone, my name's Anna Marie. Welcome to this card making project. Today's project is the third and final project this week where we've looked at the Charlotte Designer Collection from Anna Griffin. Today's card looks a little bit more advanced. It's still an easy and quick card to make. However, the finished card has that overall look of somebody who's taken a lot of time and trouble over it, but using very few different items. I think the only item we're using extra in this is a fretwork die and some black cardstock. I'll tell you everything as we go along anyway. All the items I'll put down below in the description box. So the first thing we've got is a 7x5 inch card blank base. Now I'm actually using a white card base here for no particular reason, but it does stand out nicely against some of the cardstock. So the 7x5 is just slightly smaller than the A5 and larger than the A6. You can see it here on our cardometer. For anybody that's new, that gives you an idea of the card size. As always, we're going to start with the inside of our card. So we're going to make the insert, which is nice and easy. And I've simply cut a panel of the pineapple paper. Fantastic paper. So pretty and so versatile, and this is one reason why I'm using a white card base, because I think it makes the actual cardstock of the pineapple stand out. So the only thing I've done to this is I've tapped a black ink pad round the edge of this piece, and the piece is going to sit to one side of our card inside. So let's just peel the tape away. General double-sided tape, and I'm going to simply place our pineapple card panel there on our card. Next, what I've done is I've used my Xyron machine and I've die cut, well, I haven't used the Xyron to die cut, I've used the Xyron for the glue. I've die cut 2 fretwork dies in black cardstock. I've used the Xyron for the glue on the actual die cuts, and I'm simply going to pop one at the top of our panel like that and one at the bottom. Now, for anybody who doesn't know about a Xyron machine, I have done one of the tricks and techniques for the Xyron, and it just gives you a little demonstration about running it through one of the smaller machines, but the smaller machine is roughly the same as a larger one. It has the same concept and it's the same method that you would use. So I've added both of the fretwork dies onto my card, and then I've taken one of the sentiments from the Charlotte collection. I've got double-sided tape on the back of it, and I'm simply going to place it between the 2 die cuts like that, so that it's still all nice and flat. It's not going to add too much bulk to your card. So that's our inside finished. I'm not adding anything extra to this side. You've got lots of room for your messages, etc. to, from, and then we can now go to the front of our card. So I'm just going to run my bone folder along the crease again, just to be sure it's nice and tightly scored for the inside. So I'm just checking that I've got it the right way. We don't want, me to make it the wrong way around. So the first thing I've done next is I've taken one of Anna's 96 metallic, no, it's not the foiled layers, one of the base layers that she has in a pack, and I've taken the centre away for the simple reason that the centre I want to use a little bit further on in the card, and I didn't want to waste it so much. A lot of people call this gutting, and I don't like that expression, so I call it being economical. And we've taken the centre away because we're not going to see this bit. This bit's going to be covered up by our next layer. So I'm going to simply peel the tape away from the back of this, and I think my camera's just auto-focusing at the moment. So go with it if it ever does that. And then we're going to simply place this base layer on top of our card, like that. And then I've taken the pineapple paper and I've already matted and layered it onto some black card. Now, I haven't been economical with the black card, I've left it as it was, just to be able to show you the difference between being economical and not being economical. But I'm not too worried about saving my black card. I've put double-sided tape on the back of it, and I'm going to simply position this over the top of the previous layer, like that. And now you can see where I've been economical with the centre of the green base layer, that you can't tell. You can't tell running your finger over it, and you can't tell by looking at it. Next, what I've done is the piece that I was economical with, I've cut to fit the actual width of the card. I've got double-sided tape on it, and I'm going to simply position it to one side of the card, like that. So we've got a nice wide panel at one side. Next, I've also made a panel from our pineapple paper, and I've got double-sided tape on it, and again I've just matted it onto black cardstock just to save us a little bit of time. And there's just an edge going around the actual pineapple cardstock, just so it matches the base layer. A little bit of tape hanging over there. So I'm going to position that on top and try and get it in the right place. So now we've got the panel on our card as well. Next, using the same method I used for the inside, I've die cut two of the Fretwork dies from Fretwork set 2. Now these I've actually embossed. The ones for the inside I didn't emboss, so I'll just show you the difference. One has the embossing and one doesn't. Only because for the inside panel I didn't want too much height for when we're actually posting our card, because we're going to get height from our embellishments. So I've popped them through my little Xyron machine so that I've got some adhesive on the back of them, and there we go. Now, even though I've used a Xyron machine, it won't flatten the embossing on them, for anybody worried about that. Then I've got a sentiment from the Charlotte collection, and I'm simply going to position that over the top of our two Fretwork dies, like that. And then I've taken one of the leaf embellishments and I've added 3D foam on the back of it. I've already taken the top off just to save us a little bit of time, and I'm going to position that to one side. And then I've also got the flower embellishment that matches the leaf, and on this I've slightly curled the leaves a little bit, and I've got one 3D foam dot on the leaf section, but I've put two 3D foam dots at the opposite side to give that a little bit of extra height as it's away from the leaves, and it gives it an extra little bit of dimension, making it stand up a little bit more. And to finish the card off, I've got a little cerise bow little satin bow, and I'm just peeling the 3D foam away. Now I could put this to one side over the top of the flower, but I'm going to be a bit traditional and I'm going to put it over the top of my sentiment to finish the card. And that is our card finished. So you can see the inside looks really cool and matches the outside, really pretty. And you can see what I mean with the extra edging of the black, making the matte and layers up with the pineapple cardstock. It just gives the card a little bit of a boost, and it's such a pretty card, and it's a pretty collection, the Charlotte Designer collection. I do like it, and I'd like to thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this, and it's given you 3 different ideas ranging from the very quick and easy up to something a little bit more advanced with the layers and layering it with the black cardstock, etc. But as you'll see, it's still quick and easy, as you've just, witnessed. So I hope you've enjoyed it. I love hearing from you. Please click that like button, please share, and hopefully I shall see you again next time. So thanks for watching.